Hi and welcome. I'm Emilia, as you can see. And this is my creative reaction to Nightwish version of Pink Floyd's High Hopes tribute, if you will. I'm talking about the song while I create a page for it. So if you want to see my actual reaction to the song itself, you can find that in the link to that in the description box below. And there are also links to the music video and lyrics in there, so you can check them if you want. And I recommend you might want to do that. High Hopes was a really emotional experience for me. Not just because I picked up something strange that I later realized was the context of the end of an era concert. Thing. Sorry, nothing to laugh about that, but I said that so funnily. So for me, why this was such a deep thing was that their performance was so extraordinary. Marco's voice combined with the lyrics and everything, it was so well, they made it so extraordinary. And I know the lyrics aren't not Thomas's writing, but they could be. I mean, there is that dark undercurrent in there with a glimpse of hope that is so pure Nightwish. And that's something I want to talk about now. I repeat what I said in my Sleeping Sun reaction. Sleeping Sun. Did I say Sleeping Sun? Or did I say something quite else? But I said they are so deceivingly gentle. When they're all us inside their snowball, and they do it in a way we have no idea they are doing it before it's too late, and then we can't escape. And here, from their very first notes, and Thomas's really badly chipped nails, they made that clear. Jukka's drums make us feel like a soldier going into the last, actually quite devastating battle. It feels a bit defeated, maybe. And Emppu's guitar is crying, and Thomas is piercing our heart with that seemingly innocent bell sound, and Marco. I'm killing this place here. Okay. There is something in Marco's voice. Sorry, I'm about to make a noise. I have only a couple of decades worth of classical music training in, the violin and piano and singing and theory and orchestra, but nothing enough to be a professional, but I would say enough to recognize the true gift. And I would say Marco has something special, as we all know. But how come the world doesn't? It's a travesty. But back to the song. Pink Floyd's High Hopes is so, and I'm not comparing them. I'm wise enough. I think I'm wise enough to avoid that. But the original one is so fragile, kind of beautiful, that you do not dare to breathe because you are afraid you would break the spell. But this darker and heavier, not as, not metal heavy, but feelings-wise heavy tone Nightwish has works for me. Because it's just enough of everything, yet nothing is too much. And as I have said earlier, I think I want some structure in here. That will do. As I have said earlier, Thomas is a true master of knowing when more is just the right amount of less. So that when they start layering and layering the hard facts before our eyes, it's kind of hard to ignore them. They're kind of loud. And the message is so layered in this song. And I love it. I love layers. After all, I studied, the late Bronze Age and Iron Age archaeology in Israel. As you know, layers in archaeology is kind of the things you want to find. Lots of. And in my art, layers are the thing. And but why I love this layered message of this song is that it's exactly what I am always talking about the grass is greener stuff. How it's always either behind us or before us, but never quite just where we are. And how come we so often can't see with what we have? It's so utterly sad. And of course we all yearn to be that child again who saw all the miracles and miracles in all. But who says we still cannot be that child? I know I am. I'm still that child. One of you said so beautifully, so kindly about my Nightwish reactions that I'm like a child under a Christmas tree, opening them with excitement. I am that child on a Christmas morning or Christmas Eve here in Finland. Every day is my Christmas Eve, and I'm still on top of that mountain where you can see all the magnets and miracles, and I know in no hurry to go anywhere from there, because I'm kind of looking wild-eyed at the ones who are dragging themselves somewhere below there, and all the bridges they have burned along the way. And how the grass is greener everywhere, and how they would see that if they would just take the bloody blinder off from their eyes. I know this sounds stupid. Some lace and silk lady in flower dresses talking from her ivory tower. But no ivory towers in here, not that I know of. And I'm well acquainted with pain and loss and suffering and stuff, and but I know this is my only life. I'm going to take the most of it, and I'm building my own ivory tower. Oh, how was it in Iran? Building sand castle close to the shore and houses of cards from a worn out deck. I'm that. So instead of wallowing, we have this excellent saying in Finnish. Nyppiä NAPANÖYHTÄ. I have to say it in Finnish first. It translates something like picking your belly button stuff, something. So it means when someone is pathetic, really pathetic, they are picking their belly button stuff. And I love to say kylpeä itsessällesi. That's my favorite saying. I don't know if that's a real saying, but I say that. It means that bathing in someone's self-pity. So instead of bathing comfortably in my well-earned self-pity and staying there, I have chosen not to. And that made me think this song, High Hopes. What if Nightwish turned it all the way around? What if, instead of a desperate cry for all we have lost, this deeper, this darker Nightwish version is a desperate cry to see beyond the loss. Of course it is. Originally so, but there is something in there. There is something. Let's flip the scene, because again I'm thinking that sisu, that Finnish, going to the grey bedrock, as the saying goes in Finnish. Mennään läpi harmaan kiven. How can I explain what I mean? I know. Yes, I know. This is a 5 of Cups song. This is a 5 of Cups song. I'll show you. I hope my fingers are clean. I have to show you. This is the original Rider White Smith. Did I miss it already? Where is it? Here. This one. This is it. This is the song. Okay, I'm trying to explain you. Sorry, but this is this visualizes what I think of this song. So let me walk you through this. And I know I'm this irritating person who see good things in everything or most things from a very twisted angle. It's probably my bruised brain combined with my child soul. But usually I hear this card explained like, he only sees the spilled cups and not the ones behind him. And he doesn't see the bridge. He could very well see the castle in there, but he doesn't see the way there. And that could be one way to describe what Pink Floyd's High Hopes is all about, actually. But what I see in here, just as I hear in Nightwish version of this High Hopes, is someone mourning a loss. Yes, of course, but with Sisu, with, accepting his loss. He's saying goodbye to these cups that are spilled, or maybe I like to think he had poured most of the contents to the water to be washed away, to become water under the bridge. And he's well aware of the chosen cups behind him. And he's ready to continue his journey. And I want to think that he has a gorgeous purple other side in that black cape, maybe, and he's about to flip that around and take a deep breath and take his remaining cups and continue his journey towards the bridge, which is not going to burn because he wants to go to his castle. And I leave it to you to think what he had in those cups he let go of. And what he considers to be so treasured, he wants to keep carrying what is inside that castle. And that's what I see or hear in this song. I know this bit started, the last bit. The grass was greener, the light was brighter, the taste was sweeter. But what I wrote, I picked the last part in here. The nights of wonder, with friends surrounded, the dawn mist glowing, the water flowing, the endless river forever and forever. That's the Sisu part. But I bet in the castle he's going, the grass is green. There are friends in there, and the nights of wonder are filled with sweet scent of magnets and miracles. Thank you.